Okay, great. So go ahead, and you're on with Kathy, Josh.
Hello, Kathy.
Hi, Josh.
Hi.
I'm so excited to talk to you. I love your show.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm a big fan. So before this whole radio thing, it's me on a bus listening to Kathy Griffin audiobook. So trust that I'll treat you well, all right?
Oh, my gosh. I could use it, baby. I love it. Thanks.
Thank you. First of all, congratulations on one hell of a year, one hell of a weekend, too. Your video's gone viral. How does it feel to be Kathy Griffin as of October 31st, 2017?
Well, first of all, it feels great because the video went viral because it was honest.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that's some stuff that I've been, like, living with, and it's been bubbling up inside me for so long. And I'm so thrilled to sort of have, like, a little hope for a long time that if women speak out and they're really speaking their truth, and in my case, you know, I'm trying to tell jokes at the same time, that people actually listen. Like, it's been so long since people listen, because in Hollywood, when you're like a, how shall I say, out there, bold female as myself at 56 years old, you know, Hollywood tends to want to just throw you away like yesterday's trash, regardless of your body of work.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm so thrilled to be on this tour, because the infamous photo that got me in all that trouble turned out to be the photo that let me play Singapore. I mean, I never in my life thought I would have the opportunity to play Singapore. I mean, my mother is beside herself. Like, I'm just a comedian. I'm not hooked up with any big, powerful people or networks or studios. So there's nothing like being able to stand on stage at the Star Theater and just let it rip.
All right, I have to ask you, what should we do, you know, us regular folk, because I don't think it's just in Hollywood as well. When we get told, for the sake of our career, we need to keep quiet, what should we do?
Well, I think that, like, a big part of speaking out is we all have to be gentle with each other. And here's what I mean. And I know I'm like being too serious for a comedian. And trust me, when I'm on stage, it's going to be a no-holds-barred situation.
There you go.
But I think the important thing is we support each other. Because in my case, like, I would try to say something bold, or I would try to expose some mistreatment in the workplace in some kind.
Yeah.
But frankly, like, no one had my back. And I think that this is a situation, and I like to think it's a turning point where if you can kind of gather allies, whether it's, you know, my friend Rose McGowan, who is obviously done amazing work exposing the Harvey Weinstein situation.
I love her. I'm part of the Rose Army.
No support. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And just, you know, like, I've known her for a long time. She's a really good girl. They're putting her through just kind of hell, but she's telling the truth. Like, excuse me, the truth hurts. So one thing that's nice is I do think there's a little bit of a sea change where people are realizing, wait a minute, this many people aren't lying. You know what I mean? Like, if you have just one person after another, after another, after another, and they have the same story of just trying to do their thing. Like, in my case, I'm just trying to be a comedian, and knowing that people are, like, making it their business to try to keep me from making a living is something that I think now we're finally at a point where if enough of us say it and expose it, we might actually have some movement in the right direction.
There you go. Kathy, let's pick your brain for a bit. I'm going to throw you random names of people or things you know. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind, okay?
Love it. Okay, go ahead.
Ariana Grande.
Love her. I love her. She wrote me a letter when she was, like, not even famous. I think she's legit. I've seen her sing her butt off, and she's legit. And I wish I had the face to pull off that ponytail.
Lady Gaga.
Love her. Legit. She went to Columbia. She, she was like wrote songs for other people. I love the outfits, but then I also love when she's just herself singing with Tony Bennett. Like, she's real deal. I love her.
The iPhone 10.
I don't get that. Look, although, you know, my joke is that the first sign of crazy is if you look at someone's phone and they have a cracked iPhone. And yes, I can name several celebrities where I've looked at their phones and I've said, okay, girl, you need to get that new one. But I'm scared to get it because I'm a little crazy. So I'll probably break it, like, on the way home from the store. I wish they would just make it out of, you know, lucite or something.
Anderson Cooper.
Fickle friend, heartbreaker. Okay. I know, it hurts. I have to be honest, though, it hurts.
Yeah. All right, Madonna.
Love, love, love. And let me tell you something, my friend.
Yeah.
If I see TMZ or any of those, crappy websites focus on her old lady hands or her face work instead of propping her up for the groundbreaking, talented diva that she is. She runs her empire like a boss.
Yeah.
And in America right now, it's very popular to take her down because of one thing, her age.
Yeah.
Because she has the nerve, the audacity to be a rock star in her 50s. I love her. I love the last tour, and you've never seen a more hardworking woman in your life.
Your career was almost ruined by him. Thankfully, not only are you still here, you're stronger, and I have to say more beautiful than ever.
What?
Yes.
Well, hello.
I like the hair. Okay, the next set of questions will be a speed round, beginning with when was the last time? Okay, when was the last time you wished Joan Rivers was still with us?
Honey, right now. Every single day I miss her. And how much do we need her now?
Yeah.
So every single show, I give her a shout out. And I have stories about her, coming to my house. She was just the real deal. I miss her every day.
When was the last time you thought, this is my last time?
Every time I take the stage. I'm old school. After all the stuff I've been through and everybody telling me my career's over and all these men saying you're a washed up old hag, every time I take the stage, I go oh gosh, I hope this isn't my last show. I'm still that 18-year-old girl that wanted to be a comedian in Forest Park, Illinois. So every time I have the opportunity to take the stage, I'm just yes and grateful. But I'm always paranoid.
I've not said his name. I've not said his name in the interview, so I'm going to end with this one.
Yeah.
Donald Trump is coming to Singapore, and since nobody knows him like you do,
well, he's not coming to my room or my show. Let me tell you that.
But yeah, nobody knows him like you do, Kathy. So can you give us some advice on how we can make his stay here extra comfortable?
Oh my gosh. First of all, you guys have to let him in.
Yeah.
Can you detain him for stupidity? And that's a legal question. And also, whatever he uses to dye his skin orange, it has to be an illegal chemical. I don't know even how he got to be that color. But I would say to make him comfortable, you should actually probably say, don't worry, Mr. Accidental President. Kathy Griffin is nowhere near you. Because he knows if I'm around him, that he's going down. And I mean verbally. But, I am happy to take him on verbally because he is such a fool and such an embarrassment to the United States. The most important thing I want to say to the Singaporeans is we're not all like this. I promise. Donald Trump is an accidental president. We were supposed to have Hillary Clinton. Mm-hmm. He cheated, and I lived to call him out.
One last question, if I've got time. I've got a friend who's doing stand-up for a while now, but he's a great guy, but my God, he's horrible. How do I tell him to stop?
Oh, man, good luck trying to tell someone who thinks they're funny to stop, although I've been told many times. No, I think, here's the thing. Here's the thing about stand-up comedy. Guess what? The audience lets you know real quick, so you don't have to tell him. He's going to keep bombing, and then eventually he's going to he's going to figure it out. And either that or after a while, the audience will just either leave or they'll, people are very honest with their reactions when it comes to comedy. Yeah. So your friend, I'm afraid he may have to learn the hard way.
Okay, so I won't fake laugh at his shows then.
No, just be gentle because his downfall may be inevitable anyway.
All right. Thank you so much, Kathy. I love you so much. Have a great time here, okay?
I cannot wait. And thank you so much for giving me this interview.
Thank you so much. Have a good day, love.
You too, Josh. Thanks.